now Rochen Ladon will battle against Mohamed Hamid.
And Hamid is the only Singaporean fighter to make it to the semifinals. So this is the lone hope of Singapore as you take a look at the judges for this fight. And this is semifinals in the men's flyweight division, 52 kilograms. This should be interesting because this is a rematch of what happened in the 2018 Kapolri Cup in Indonesia, where Rochen Ladon stopped Hamid in the second round in the referee stop contest. Here we go, Rochen Ladon. And this is his second Southeast Asian Games appearance. 2015, he took the silver medal from Bago City in Negros Occidental. He is a left-hander. In the Asian Games in 2018, he took the silver medal for the Philippines. And in the 2016 Rio Olympics, he also represented the Philippines. So, pretty good resume for Rochen Ladon.
And he's up against this Singaporean that you had mentioned, the lone boxing competitor, and that's Mohamed Hamid.
Here he is, Hamid Mohamed of Singapore, 26 years old. And he won the silver medal in the 2015 Southeast Asian Games. He won a bronze medal in the 2017 Southeast Asian Games, and this is his 5th Southeast Asian Games appearance. This guy has been fighting a long time. A lot of experience, especially in the Southeast Asian Games competition. Back in 2016, he participated, or check that, 2010, he participated in the Youth Olympics. And that's Rochen Ladon. You saw his performance so far in the Southeast Asian Games. Has won 1 fight. The same thing with Hamid Mohamed, has won 1 fight. And this is the showdown in the semifinals of men's flyweight.
Oh, it's referee Nelka, our familiar referee from Sri Lanka. Is it right?
Yes, Sri Lanka. Again, this is a rematch of a year ago when Ladon scored a stoppage over Hamid. Will Hamid avenge that defeat? Will Ladon make it 2 in a row? Here we go, round number 1.
The fight we did earlier was one among the few that have been abbreviated fights. Most of the fights have gone the full road here in the Southeast Asian game. Ladon in red and already very busy with those hands.
Well, I thought he stunned Hamid Mohamed that time with the left hand. Remember, he's a southpaw. And look at the sculpted biceps of Ladon.
Oh,
beautiful
Hamid
connection.
also making a connection. So
And here's Hamid.
And
he's coming forward.
And both fighters showing their experience here based on that resumes that you read. Oh, the left hand is there.
Hamid looking to avenge that loss. Ladon looking to make it 2 in a row over the Singaporean.
And he goes to the lower section, makes a connection. Trying to be patient here. In fact, both fighters trying to be patient. Oh, but the left hand of Ladon is there.
Ladon is catching him with the left. That's very clear.
And it's thrown very nicely. It's thrown so speedily. Oh, look at those evasive tactics. Right hand already busy. Oh, almost had the chance there. And they struggle and they grapple for the first time.
And you like the composure of Ladon. He's able to control the action from the center of the ring.
And he was telling him, okay, let's break. Let's separate right now.
And you know, the beautiful thing is Ladon is he's ready and loaded.
Oh, Hamid
look at the way he
may have backpedaled a bit there. Thrown off balance slightly. Hamid likes to put his hands down, huh? Come on, throw a punch, he seems to be saying to Ladon.
Well, Ladon is counter-punching beautifully. He's waiting for Hamid to make his move. And as Hamid comes in, he's got his punches loaded, ready to be unleashed. You know, it's that combination that is clicking for Ladon. It's 1, 2, 3. And Hamid Mohammed.
Oh, he gets tagged.
Yeah.
Hamid is missing badly, actually.
And
Ladon all over Hamid.
He's getting tagged. It is almost one-sided here in the first round.
Crowd yelling encouragement.
And Ladon, a picture of perfection. You remember, in 2015, he took the silver medal in the Southeast Asian Games. Has never
That's
won
a push.
a
That's
gold
a push.
medal. That's clearly a push.
That's a push.
Has never won a gold medal in the SEA Games. Ladon hoping that a win here will propel him to a gold medal match in this division.
Excellent side-to-side motion by Ladon.
And look at
it's
Ladon
a piggyback ride.
picking him up.
You want to see Manila?
Yeah.
You want a tour of the city? Maybe you haven't been around.
Well, I think the strength factor is clearly in the favor of Ladon.
I think so,
It's
too.
showboating a little bit because he knows he's got this fight locked up. If he just doesn't get careless, he's going to go to the finals.
There's a serious tone and feel in that corner of Singapore.
You see the way Ladon backed off before throwing that punch. Look at it. He backed off and then he came back to regroup, and then a 1-2 combination. Oh, that was a trip. That was a trip. And he went down on a trip. There's Roger Ladon. Boy, a picture of confidence.
And slice of this crowd enjoying the fight here. There's Galido, one of the coaches, and he's in a dancing mood this afternoon. So far,
it's very festive.
yes, no
at
question
the
about it.
PICZ Forum. That's the Philippine International Convention Center.
And you're watching the games of the 30th Southeast Asian Games here in the Philippines.
And you like the attitude of Hamid Mohammed at the sound of the bell. He came rushing out. He's smoking.
Because he probably knows he's behind.
Oh, very clearly. He was behind in the first round. Oh, look at the way Ladon just spun away from Hamid Mohammed.
And Hamid missing. And gets tagged with 3 shots in the face.
And the referee almost coming in to give a standing 8, but then hesitated and pulled back. That was a wonderful connection by Roger Ladon.
And Ladon again trying to pick his spots here. He knows he has the early lead here. And his evasive tactics have also been impressive. Don't spin around. Probably there's going to be a caution here. No, there's not. And Hamid looking at his corner.
Now Hamid doesn't know what he's doing right now. There's absolutely no adjustment in the way he's fighting Ladon. He's just walking in to get hit.
The same thing he did in the first round, actually. Trying to complain here to the referee, but there's nothing doing, according to our referee. And Ladon again moving well, hitting his target.
And you know the technique that Ladon is showing here is superb. He takes a step back and then he comes right back at you as you're moving forward. It's the perfect move of a counter puncher.
And he misses just badly there, tries to dance away.
And his defense is also quite good. But you notice he's sniffing, so he might have a little bit of a cold here. You know,
he's trying to fight back.
He's moving around like Manny Pacquiao. The way Manny fights his opponents, he shoots and then he spins away before the opponent is able to regroup and counter. His opponent is miles away.
There are tons of fights that these next generation of fighters can watch, and they've been following the Senator through the years. In the meanwhile, we are coming down to 50 seconds in round number 2. Ladon of the Philippines against Mohammed of Singapore.
Now remember, Ladon is an Olympian. He fought in the 2016 Rio Games. Hamid, his experience basically coming out of the Southeast Asian Games. This is his 5th appearance in the Southeast Asian Games. Oh, connected that a right hand by Hamid and catching Ladon by surprise.
And he might be able to pull a few strings here and find a way to shackle Ladon, who has had the lead in this fight so far. There's a left hand that finds its way.
But I feel that Ladon's work rate went down a little bit here in the second round.
Yeah, that was second half of the round, actually. We're done, almost, with this second round. And The Southeast Asian Games approaching its home stretch. We are on the 8th of December, and look at the exchange of big shots. Some of them making their mark, but some missing as well.
And that was a left hand that connected for Rogen Ladon. You know, what you like about Ladon is not only his accuracy and firepower, but his defense has been beautiful. And he's using footwork, he's using head movement as part of his defensive style.
There's a lot of stern looks in that corner.
Now remember, Singapore's last hope in boxing is Muhammad Hamid. He's the only Singaporean to crash the semi-final party.
And there's Hamid again busting out of his corner quickly on, and the referee parts the fighters quickly. Welcome to round number 3. Ladon of the Philippines against Muhammad Hamid of Singapore.
And Hamid connecting that time with the right hand. So Ladon, he's getting a little careless.
When I say break, break, gentlemen. And Hamid walking into that.
I think Ladon needs a picture-perfect third round here, just to seal the decision.
Just to seal the decision for him, yes. So far, no standing eights. He's been able to rock Hamid, especially in the first round, but you are correct about the work rate just ebbing in that second round. Now, he's not yet out of the woods here.
I thought Ladon completely dominated Hamid in the first round.
No question about that.
And then he backed off.
Tapered
he
off,
eased the pressure in the second round.
And the
beautiful.
combination
Beautiful.
on the mark there.
And again, the mark of a counter puncher. Oh, nice right hand scored there by Ladon. Right at the jaw of Hamid.
He started that by going to the body first, then he went upstairs, and he's been able to get through that defense of Hamid, and Hamid is rocked there. Yeps, I think a bit of the mouth, he may have bitten his mouthpiece a little more excessively, and a caution by our referee.
Oh, nice combination coming from Ladon. He's sealing it right now.
Left hand on the mark of the chest.
And Ladon, again, it's been the same pattern. As Hamid is coming in, Ladon is waiting for him in ambush. And then he throws the combination to stop Hamid in his tracks.
Hamid all dressed up, but couldn't get to the party as the combinations continue to pummel him. And again! And again!
He's getting rocked. Hamid Mohammed.
And he's not even doing anything in the direction of any kind of rally here in this fight.
Well, he's only fighting one way. That's straight up. And Ladon is just waiting for him. And if you don't make any adjustment in your movement, Ladon is going to tear you apart. He's picking apart Hamid Mohammed's defense bit by bit, right here.
Last 13 seconds.
Again, the left hand.
Constantly
and another
there.
left hand.
Constantly there. And Ladon taking care of business here.
And that's it. And this is going to be a unanimous decision for sure for Rogen Ladon. And he will go to the final in the men's flyweight division. And one thing you can say about Hamid is that in this rematch, he survived the distance. He went all 3 rounds with Ladon. And you know, it's the first time I've seen a fighter call a timeout after he got hurt. He got hurt that time.
Was it the 30? Was it the 30-second, a mandatory, or a full timeout? It's something we will never know. And we have both fighters being called to the center of the ring as we await the formal announcement of what we think is going to be a clear win for Ladon of the Philippines.
One of the classiest performances we've seen in Southeast Asian
no
Games
question about it.
for Rogen Ladon, particularly on the defensive end. It's a unanimous decision right here, and there is no doubt about it. It is in the red corner, Rogen Ladon. has made it to the final of men's flyweight.
Finally, we see some smiles from the Singaporean corner. Well, their fighter tried his best, but not in the same class as Rogen Ladon here today. And we take a look at the unanimous decision.
That's right, 4 of the 5 judges giving him a shutout.
But one called it a 29-28.
Yes, but still in favor of Rogen Ladon. So that was a unanimous decision victory by Rogen Ladon,
who will go up
Baguio City,
against
the Philippines.
the winner of the Barreto Amarit battle. Barreto from Timor-Leste, and the Thai fighter, which is coming up next in our coverage of the boxing competition of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. In the meanwhile, a review of the victory of Rogen Ladon.
And that combination was working beautifully for Rogen Ladon. And there he is, thanking the high heavens for that victory.